everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon. Me, Banshee. And it's me, Banshee, for my Material Matter segment. Your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Happy Easter, those who celebrate. I'm wearing the bunny ears. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Good things planned, nice meals, get-togethers with families, all the good stuff. Well, hey, let's work with the Sacred Creators Oracle today for our card for the Collective by Chris Ann. Let's see what we get today. All right. Ooh, me like. You are living poetry. And I like poetry. All right, number 32. Let's see what that has for us. What's your personal brand of expression, Sacred Creator? Are you allowing it to shine through all the things you think, do, and say? You are living poetry, and your unique rhythmic nature reflects a soul story, a resonance, and a signature of verses that is all your own. As the breathing, moving, changing expression of the divine, how are you showing up in your story? How you express yourself in the world allows your energetic light to shine fully or not. It's time to interact with your life in a way that reflects the most luminous parts of your nature. If part of your poetry has been hiding beneath the painful scars of a past memory, or if something is getting in the way of your full creative contribution, get curious about how those experiences, those past fears, worries, and guilt could actually help you better understand your gifts and your ballad. Look at it, all of it. Share it, transform it, and make your expression of self a prerequisite for what comes next. In the radiant poem of your life, it's who you are, and it's how you heal yourself and the world around you. What color is your personal poetry? How does it make people feel? What sort of beat would it have if it were music? What would make it happiest? How can it be best used to inspire and heal the world? It's really kind of nice. I like the way they used brand identity for your personal identity. I know that might turn some people off, and I get that. But the thing is that it's important to reflect who you truly are in your brand. What's your authentic story? What is yourself? What is the authentic products you are trying to sell? I mean, it's really important, to be a brand that, people not only will like, but that you can appreciate, that you can respect, and that you can make the most out of. So, be living poetry. I love it. The story we tell others, in so many ways, not by overtly sharing our lives, but in how we couch things, how we look at life, how we present things to others. All of that tells a lot about who you are. All right. So let's get on here with the readings. This reading is good from April 9th through April 15th. The moon will be traveling from Scorpio Sagittarius on the 9th to Aquarius Pisces on the 15th. Venus is in Gemini on April 11th, when the sun also conjuncts Jupiter. That's supposed to be a very happy or fortuitous lucky day. So let's see what happens. Easter, of course, is April 9th. Passover ends on April 13th. And right after all that is Orthodox Easter on April 14th. That's it. That's all I've got. Let's move on and see what's happening. I can tell you one thing. Gas prices are going through the roof. They say it's going to be a hot, steamy summer for gas prices. They're going to be going through the roof. OPEC has raised prices. And there's just a lot still unresolved with the banking issues, things of that nature. I'm still concerned about the economy. All right. How about it, air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This reading is going to be for you for the week ahead. Let's not throw caution to the wind this week, air signs. We've got to be alert to what's going on in our environment. Well, your focus for the week ahead is Temperance reversed. How can we get balance again? How can we restore harmony? You know, the thing here with Temperance is that when it's reversed is, things may feel out of kilter. You might be getting, and I guess in a financial sense, you might be feeling things are off. You might be seeing certain economic indicators that are not measuring up or maybe are a little bit topsy-turvy, making you stressed out. And also, let's look at it this way too. Our workplaces could be out of balance. Maybe your work-life issues are out of balance, air signs. So the focus is on getting whatever is, not in balance back in there, back in balance. And it's not going to be easy because how best to prepare for that focus? You've got the Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords is upright. My goodness. It looks as though preparing for that focus, you can't be dwelling on your losses. You can't be dwelling and worried. Apparently you're very, very worried here. Maybe that's the idea. You're very, very worried about what is not working. Whether it's office politics, problems in the workplace, whether it's problems with managing your workload, your work-life balance. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of tension, and that's what we have to bring down. That's, it's interesting. We have Temperance reversed, and then we have this card here, so I feel that tackling whatever you're dwelling on here is what's going to help restore that balance. Geez, and people around you just aren't feeling it this week either, The Queen of Cups is reversed here, the people. What about people? Cooperation or conflict? There's a lot of moodiness. There is a lot of unhappiness, depression, It almost seems like it could be some kind of, interactions with others that is causing this, maybe in the workplace. Maybe there's stress and worries from others that there is going to be layoffs, due to financial losses or not enough business. There's definitely a lot of issues with people right now. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel for you, air signs. We have a star. We have a star upright. I think this is just something everybody is going to have to work through. And ultimately, by week's end, maybe something happens. Maybe we get some economic news or something happens, within your workplace that restores hope. Go through this again, and I might go more into this one. All right, so something's out of balance here. It could be financial balance. It could be things are not adding up at the workplace. Maybe the corporate execs are thinking of laying off or trying to, eliminate staff. And there's a lot of worries, on your end, a lot of stress, a lot of sadness, maybe sadness over some of this that may have already been transpiring and carried over from, previous weeks. And others, in your environment are not happy about things either. This could be the stock market too. I'm not going to rule that out because everything has just been so topsy-turvy. But there's a lot of unhappiness. There's emotional things going on. People might be acting out. And so, it also smacks of some workplace tensions for some of you air signs. Ultimately, at the end, I think something happens, to change the dynamics and restore hope. Maybe companies, don't want to, maybe they're going to hold back on the layoff notices, or they're going to give a sign it's not going to be that extensive. They're going to look for other ways to cut corners. Maybe stock returns will not come out as bad as people expected this week. Maybe, something will come along that will restore some order in the workplace if there's some disharmony. Hope is restored for you air signs by week's end. Always like a happy ending, even if the rest isn't quite there. So hopefully whatever is troubling air signs this week, you'll be able to get over it. Well, my friends of fire signs, let's see if we can do a little better than that. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Readings for us for the week ahead. Okay. Well, fire signs. We don't start off very happy either. We've got the Nine of Wands. The Knight of Wands is reversed. Are we ready to throw the towel in on something? Are we ready to give up? Is all hope lost? Fire signs, it looks as though you're ready to abandon a project, a goal, or maybe some financial investments that just aren't working out for you. Perhaps somebody in school has not been doing well and they're considering shifting to either some different course of study, or, they may realize they may have to retake some classes, and maybe they're ready to give up and they're not happy about that. So I feel here there's a sense of defeat. There's a sense of just being tired of the struggles, whatever they may be. So how best can you prepare for that focus? Well, that's an interesting one here. The Hanged Man is reversed. I think the best way you can prepare for that focus is to focus on you, focus on you right now. And this is maybe a time where you can't sacrifice or give up any more than you have right now to a certain project or goal. So I almost wonder if maybe this is leaning towards abandoning whatever this is, This is saying you've given enough, you're not willing to give anymore, and maybe that's what's leading to, this Nine of Wands reversed. And maybe financially, let's say it's a failing business or something like that, maybe you can't give anymore. So what about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Well, we have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles in this case is a little bit happier because it's reversed. And so I'm almost feeling here people want to help. People want you to ask them for help. They're there. They're ready. Whether it's money people willing to give you the loan you need, or financial support, whether it's investors trying to help you iron out what's not working out investment-wise. mentors, college professors, whoever might be able to help you. You just want to, you just want to engage. You have to want to engage with them. And so will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you? Stubborn fire signs. It's the Fool reversed. So instead of doing the right thing, which would be to engage with those who may be able to lend you a hand or a hand out as needs be, you're going to go off that ledge. You're going to take some sort of risk that you apparently can ill afford at this time. It's ill-advised to do that, fire signs, Let's go over this again, and I'm going to have to read you the riot act. Okay, so looks like this week something that you've been working on is in danger of failing, or you feel defeated. You just have been struggling, and it just seems like one battle after another to keep something going, or you're losing money. It's draining like a faucet, a leaky faucet, and you really are kind of done. You're just sort of feeling like I've got to move on. I've got to move on to something else. And it's basically because you have sacrificed a lot already, you feel, and you're really done with that now. You're done sacrificing. You want to move on to something that's more of a sure thing, and whatever this is has not worked out for you. But there are people. What about, okay, if you're getting ready for battle here in this first card, what about your soldiers, your foot soldiers, your staffs, your financial advisors, your generals, your corporate heads, your teachers, your professors that want to help you? Are you seeking them out? They want to include you. They want you to come to them and, explain what's wrong so that maybe they can give you the advice you need. But ultimately, by week's end, you're considering a rather risky maneuver, whether you're trying to sidestep some things and just sneak out of agreements or contracts or things that you shouldn't, it will fall back on you, whatever this is. You're going to make some risky maneuver, and it could get you into some financial hot water or hot water in your workplaces or at school. So, fire signs, this is a time I got to tell you to tone it down, not do anything risky. And, if you do want to abandon that course, that's fine. But don't add to your problems by taking any unnecessary risks at this time. All right. And I've been waiting for this. Water signs. Boy, I'm thirsty. Oh, man. That, my friends, hit the spot. Okay. Thank you, Bly. All right. Hey, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This reading is for you. Let's wash all these bad readings out of our way and come up with something good, water. I think you're due. All right. Oh, well, I like this. You're focused for the week ahead. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is upright. Well, right from the get-go, water, I see something new coming your way. I see something new and exciting, some good news at the very least, Maybe you found out you've been approved for a loan. Maybe you found out that, your your bid on a house or property has gone through. Maybe your investments are paying off. Maybe you're getting those good grades or, steps up. I've been seeing a lot of people on social media reporting that, they've been accepted in this program or that program at school. There's a lot of movement going on right now and good news. So maybe you'll be a part of that. And how do I want to say this? What is the reward, for this? More hard work. It's a 10 of wands. The 10 of wands is upright, but that's okay because, you put in the effort, you get the rewards. So it says it's going to be a hard-working week for you guys, one way or another. Putting things together, getting things in order, whether it's strategic planning, whether it's just rolling up your sleeves and doing the production work or the work with customer service. Whatever it is, you're going to be working hard this week to get things going. And who knows, maybe it'll pay off for you. Well, who knows? Maybe people will like what they see. It's the Page of Pentacles. So what about people this week? People may have an offer for you. You can't refuse. That could bring some money, some cash. Maybe your investors have some great ideas of where your money should go now. There's definitely good financial news for you in this. This could be, like I see this combination here, and I'm thinking some of you are going to get offers for new jobs, new employment, possible promotions. This is looking really positive for you. Wow. So you know what? You have an even balance, top and bottom, of wands and pentacles. So whether it be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you. And all your cards are upright. This is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is upright. And that means that everybody is going to be on the same page, working together in harmony. You might be appreciated and respected for, pulling a team together, being a leader. If you are in a leadership role now, this is going to be a great week for you to show your team or your workers what you can do. Everything is just lined up beautifully for you water signs. Hey, was I right? So far, you win the week. Let's look at this again. Some good news coming your way, maybe job offers, investment opportunities, real estate ventures, whatever the case may be. It's a new positive start for you in business, education. Maybe you get accepted at the college of your choice. Maybe you made it into medical school. Whatever the case may be, it's just going to mean more hard work. But you are going to be ready for that. You're ready to roll up your sleeves and do whatever is necessary because you realize ultimately, as time goes on, it will get easier. The struggles will get easier. But right now is going to be a busy, exciting time getting everything together. And others around you are going to be really impressed. There's good news. There may be other offers coming in, bonuses, more money. Maybe, once you're signing that contract, there'll be more money there than expected if you're getting a new job. Or maybe your investors are going to show you where to maximize profits in this crazy market these days. And ultimately, by week's end, everybody is working together harmoniously. Everything is going together smoothly. You just couldn't ask for better cards here, as far as business and finance goes. And, there will be a payoff here. You'll be recognized for your role, whether as a team member or as a leader of a team or assignment or project. Hey, water. Wow. Some nice cards there for you. Okay, Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Let's see if the grass is greener for you this week. All right. Okay, hey, Earth signs, your focus for the week ahead. That's what I like to see. Here's the Queen of Cups again, but she is upright. And that's your focus for the week ahead. Emotional harmony, happiness, maybe even being able to share a little bit of that love with others, that you work with or who work for you. You might be able to give little bonuses or perks, a little time off maybe, whatever the case may be. This is you at your best, you at your most caring, and you feeling very emotionally secure and stable come what may. So how best can we prepare for that focus? Wow. All right, I better check this out here. No, they're not all the same. But we got another repeat card, but this one's upright. You have almost the opposite in a way of what I think it was the air signs had. You have temperance here. You have temperance here upright. You have both these cards upright when they were both reversed in the other reading. And so I have to say for you, the best way to prepare for this focus is to make sure you're taking care of you, do some things to, have some real quality downtime, where you get enough rest, where you get enough relaxation, a little bit of entertainment too, just to pick up your spirits. But by all means, I think this is just to keep yourself calm, stable, for the busy work of the week. This looks very, very positive. I really like that layout there. But I don't like this. Okay, so I have to go back here because remember, you're supposed to be emotionally balanced, whatever comes your way, and you really need to do that. You really need to put yourself in that mindset by doing things that enhance that. Calming exercises, meditation, because you have to deal with the Five of Swords where others are concerned this week. That is not a happy thing. So people around you, there's going to be a lot of possible conflict. There's going to be some underhanded things going on. This is definitely smacking of office politics or people just not, willing to work with you. So you may encounter resistance from others, when you're trying to get loans, when you're trying to work out things, when you're trying to get them to do what you want them to as a boss. There's definitely resistance. There may be people who are willing to fight over this. So ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you, Earth signs? Well, you have the Two of Wands up right here. It seems like despite everything, you might be able to hold your own and success will be coming. You can see they're looking towards the light now, expecting better times to come, the world in hand, like, I've got this. Regardless of what happened here, and maybe it's because of your demeanor, you being able to keep your cool through whatever's going on in the office there. You've got this, you've got the world in your hand, and you're looking towards the future. Maybe you're just hoping, thank goodness the week is over, and things will hopefully look up next week. So let's look at this again, Earth signs. Definitely be the Queen of Cups. Try to be compassionate. Try to be understanding this week. Hey, don't allow yourself to be walked all over, but definitely show that you are, the mature one in the room here. And, make sure that you have a lot of downtime when you're off of work, off hours, no overtime if you can avoid it. Try to de-stress, try to decompress, try to make sure you don't take whatever's happening in the workplace home with you. Because right here, when you're dealing with others, it's going to be pretty heady this week. Competition may be very, very stiff and cutthroat. Like, for example, if you're out there looking for jobs right now, also just this idea that, The people around you you are working with are not in the camaraderie mode. They're not happy. They might take it out on you. They might just start arguments. There might be other arguments in your environment between other advisors or people who work for you that, you end up getting pulled into. So really, breathe deep, try to get through this, because ultimately, by week's end, you have this despite all that, and you'll get through this, and you're on the road to success in maybe the week or two to come. Good luck with that, Earth signs. Well, I think we can clearly conclude here that the water signs have won the week. Hey, congratulations, water signs. You've had some rough weeks recently, so that is good news for you.
Oh, thank you.
Aw, you're very welcome, Mr. Water. All right, Scorpio.
I put the O in H2O.
You put the O in Scorpio.
That too.
All right. Well, speaking of Mr. O, let's not forget his shows. Goth Tarot every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check in with your shadow side. And on Fridays, check in with that romantic, loving side of yourself and come to his emotional exchanges, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday, oh yes, there will be happy hour again next week. I think it will be later though. Are you working that Saturday, Mr. O?
I am. I don't know my schedule though.
Well, there may be a time change. We are not sure. So if it's at the regular time, that's fine. It probably will be, as usually he works afternoons. So, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for happy hour. And don't forget, Monday, we do our Your Weird Week. You didn't say it with me.
It's not my weird week. It's your weird week.
There we go.
It's so everyone's weird week.
Can check out what's going on in politics and interpersonal relations. And whoo boy, we had a crazy week last week, so we'll just have to see what the cards will bring up this week and how things relate with what's going on in the world or in the U.S. And finally, don't forget, April 13th, we are having our unhappy hour. Don't cry. No. Don't cry.
No?
We'll just tell you where it hurts and how to fix it.
Oh.
So, we'll help you turn that frown upside down. The video will come out at 3 p.m. on April 13th, and we will be live in the chat, or one of us will be. One way or the other. All right. So that's it. That's all I've got. I think I've covered everything. And I want you all to have a happy, prosperous week. Enjoy your week ahead. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
33.